MLB Network has baseball coming your way from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the New York Mets. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Noah Syndergaard is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher.
Stepping up to the plate, Steve Garvey will lead things off here for LA, but don't go too far. Yasiel Puig set to bat next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
In now is Yasiel Puig as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 268 the average for him coming in. 8 home runs and he's driven in 24. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Garvey aboard here at first with nobody out. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And guys, we'd be remiss if we didn't focus on the Gold Glover at second base, D. Gordon. He can beat you in so many ways on the base pass. But let's not kid ourselves. Athleticism allows him to make some pretty special plays on the defensive side of the ball.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. And low, it's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
He's going.
Runner goes for second. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
Hey, the result works out right there. Batter gets a hit. They find themselves first and second with a chance to do some damage. But when you get the hit and run sign, your job is to hit a line drive to the outfield somewhere and advance that runner to third base. They'll take it, but not the execution they were looking for.
Stepping in now, Jackie Robinson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. double steal try here. Weak roller right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Riding in once again, Corey Seager. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Late that time for a strike. With runners in scoring position this season, Seager averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly .250. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Cue shot here out towards short. To Gordon for 1. Back to first, but it's right by him.
Errors are going to happen even at this level, but you'd like to limit them to times when they don't hurt you too much. Well, so much for that. The error brings 2 runs across the plate, so that did really sting.
In now, Justin Turner. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
All right, guys, let's do it. Come on.
Yank. And, whoa, this is off the third base bag. And this will find its way to the 335 sign. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 3 runs already home here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Two balls and a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Yeah, you take a look at that 2-seamer right there. Sinker had nasty downward plane on that ball. That thing must have gone down at least 6 inches.
Yeah.
Here now the 2-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Turner stands at second with 2 gone. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Another full count pitch home. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Ready for another chance? Cliff Floyd. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Come on, don't let him score.
From the stretch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Two down, runners at first and second. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Popped him up. But this will land untouched.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-2. Hit to third. Lights got it. Toss over to Gordon at second, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 2 errors in the inning, and 2 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Dodgers out in front, 3-0. With Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Michael Conforto digs into the left side of the batter's box to start things out. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0. The 1-0 home. Misses. Ball 2.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Now the 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Striding forward now is the DH, Mike Moustakas. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Grounded to first. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Well, first basemen aren't exactly known for being fleet of foot, but he's got to make this play. He came off the bag in time. He just couldn't knock the ball down before it got into right field.
Stepping up now, Jose Reyes. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Conforto on second. Moustakas at first with no outs. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Dero, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Set. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. And there's one down now. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back easily. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-0 home is in there for strike one. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he's back standing. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 3-2 contest. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So stepping in, Mike Piazza, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Two men are on with 2 men out. Count even now at 1-1. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. And that brings up the former MVP Keith Hernandez, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3-0 now.
No strike.
Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. Now here it comes. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Low for ball 1. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. A dive, but he's back. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
He'll try again, 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Smoke on the ground left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 break.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. In the dirt, and now let's see. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Reyes, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many guys who make it a year, 2 years, maybe max. I would wonder what the average length is of guys in the big leagues, but to stay in this game 15 years screams to being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust.
The 2-0. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Dee Gordon. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Looking to minimize the damage here. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Mets forced to settle for one here in the inning. We played 4 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Wright. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And that one just missed outside.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-1. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run-producing part of the order with nobody out.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Fouled off. And he lays off again, ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Wright gets his lead at first, nobody out. Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another full count pitch home. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Ready for another shot now, Mike Piazza. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Set and the pitch. Here's a strike. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. 3 runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors for the Mets so far. And Big Mike won't go after that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Grounded back up the middle. Oh, what a dive. On to first to complete the double play.
Just like they drew it up. A great dive and stop to get the double play started, and then a perfect flip from his belly. Add this one to the highlight reel.
In now, Keith Hernandez. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 4-3 game.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
The 1-0. This is foul right side. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 4 runs, 5 hits, and 2 errors for the Mets so far. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot here for Yoenis Cespedes. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's now 6-3. Standing in now, Michael Conforto. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Back to him on the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. As they've doubled up now, it's 6-3. Digging in once again, Chris Taylor. They'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is going to be extra bases here leading off the 6th. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
That'll bring up the two-time All-Star MVP, Steve Garvey. No balls and a strike to count. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 on its way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Taylor leads off second with nobody out. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He pulls into second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
In now is Yasiel Puig as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. No one out with a runner at second. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's in at second safely as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game. Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 44, Trevor Rosenthal.
Yasmani Grandal will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. First delivery to him on the way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Hard hit at third. Wright has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jackie Robinson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Missed with a slider.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Both teams with 6 hits so far. It's 3 balls and a strike to Jackie Robinson. The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Andrew Chafin comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Still only 1 out in the inning. And there's ball 1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Softly hit out towards short. And that's the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Ready for another shot now, Justin Turner, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Cody Bellinger.
Ready for another chance? Cody Bellinger, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Popped him up. Piazza is under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Mets lead it 6-5. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mets, number 51, Paul Sewald.
stepping in and ready for another shot. Cliff Floyd, no hits to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Now batting, the first baseman, Steve Garvey.
That'll bring up the two-time All-Star MVP, Steve Garvey, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch outside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Here it comes, 1-0. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Taylor, the runner at second, with one away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Shut him down now.
Here's a swing and a line drive, and he may have just tied the ball game. That's down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Right over the middle, knee high. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Takes this the other way to right. And Vlad won't catch up. It's a base hit. The relay, and he is in there at third. Is the possible go-ahead score.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, D-Row. Breaking ball up and away, hard slider up out of the zone, hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand. That usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
First pitch coming, here it is. And the runner's coming home. And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. So a gutsy call there, as that takes some serious stones to call the suicide squeeze this late in the game, but the go-ahead run comes in to score. Into the box, Jackie Robinson. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Corey Seager would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out here and a runner at second. That one's in there. 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Chopped weakly to the left. Wright's got to get rid of it, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Mets 6. Brad Hand has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 55, Brad Hand.
Next for the Dodgers, Corey Seager. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And that's too high, ball 2. Here it comes, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, that's ball 3. The Dodgers right now would love to start this inning off with a walk anyway to get this leadoff guy on.
Now the 3-0 offering is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So stepping in, Justin Turner, his career line against Brad Hand, just 3 for 14. He also has 1 home run. He's set. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Seager on at first, nobody out. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, designated hitter, Cody Bellinger.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, 0-1. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. None out, runners at first and second. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
One and two, here it comes. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a two-run game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and to make your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
In now, Cliff Floyd. Now the double steal is on here. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. And that misses for ball two. 2-1 now to Floyd.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Now the 2-1 pitch will not catch the zone. Ball three.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-1 pitch. 3-2 now. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two outs here with a runner at third. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Steve Garvey would be next. Men on third with two down. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Only one in the inning here for the guys in blue. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Mets 6. Adam Liberatore is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 36, Adam Liberatore.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the 0-1. Line drive, fair ball down the line. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on Show Track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Manny Machado will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Fouled off. Outside, 2-1. Cespedes stands at second with no outs. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into second safely as they also push across his score to make it a one-run game.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Moustakas, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Moustakas is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
That's shortstop, number 7, Jose Reyes.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch on its way. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. But that one rolls foul.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that 1-run lead still in check?
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Dee Gordon. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
He's set and the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count now. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And he misses 2-1. Swing and a liner. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. 1 for the Mets here on the RBI double. On to the 9th inning from Citi Field. And this is now an 8-7 ball game. The 7 train making its stops just outside Citi Field as we welcome you back inside for the remainder of baseball on the show. Jerry Blevins enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Christian Yelich is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field. Digging in and looking for more, Steve Garvey. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Oh, I'm feeling good about this one.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
The 2-2. is looked at, and the count moves full. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
In now is Yasiel Puig. Last time through was a base hit. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Yasmani Grandal waits on deck.
Oh, yeah.
3-0 pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1. Hit out towards second. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Number 9.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 1-0. Hard on the ground towards short. Reined in to Gordon for 1. On to first, and they roll up Grandal. It's a double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
So striding forward now, Jackie Robinson. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. From the stretch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Garvey at 3rd with 2 away. Swinging a ground ball to 3rd. And right can't find the handle. And the insurance run comes across to score from 3rd. It's now a 9-7 contest.
Man, you can't continue to make mistakes like this and expect to win. That's 3 errors so far in this one, and they keep putting themselves in bad situations.
Here's Corey Seager, who could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back. And another snap throw to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Yeah.
First offering on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 1 run here, 1 hit, 1 error, and a runner left on. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. The Dodgers lead it 9-7. Kenley Jansen is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
74, Kenley Jansen.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, even at home when you're down by 2, trying to score a couple of runs off of one of the game's top closers.
He's set. Here it comes. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now a swing by Wright, but he got a little too far in front, as this will find the seats down the left field line. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Striding in once again, Vladimir Guerrero. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Guerrero in front, 2-0 to Vlad. And it doesn't look like they want to give Vlad anything here. 3-0 now. Mike Piazza will be next. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Into the box now, Mike Piazza, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing, and he's able to flare this one out to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Striding into the box, Keith Hernandez. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Jansen's ready. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, the left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
The 2-0 on the way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit low, ball three.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
The Mets down to their final strike. And this pitch misses for ball four, so that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Next for the Mets, Yoenis Cespedes. He went deep back in the 5th.
Let's go one more time, baby.
First delivery to him on the way. Cut fastball inside, ball one.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
The 1-0. Catches the inside part of the plate for a strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
One ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 pitch is off the plate, up and away.
2-2.
This one's down to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. Los Angeles jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Scott Alexander gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Kenley Jansen earns the save out of the bullpen, his 26th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.